Welcome to the first ITFA Americas podcast. We're so excited to share with you this new initiative. My name is Harpreet Mann. I am co-chair of the advisory board for the ITFA Americas chapter. In addition, I'm president of Minta's Trade Credit Solutions practice.
Hi, my name is Brendan Herley. I am also co-chair of ITFA Americas Advisory Board. I am also a principal for the Americas for Olea Global.
The aim of this new initiative is to leverage the unique membership of ITFA, being entities that are either engaged in, using, or supporting trade finance. And the purpose is to share insights of our membership on current trends or advocacy work or just current events that are going on with the larger membership of ITFA.
Because we know that podcasts are great ways of transmitting information globally. We've at ITFA have a global network of over 11,000 members, and we'd like to reach all of you. We want this to be taken up by all practitioners and new market entrants. We really value the exchange, the open exchange of views. That's the most important part. So all are welcome.
We're particularly excited about our first podcast, which will be moderated by Brendan Herley, with the speaker Alyssa Rusinoff from Crescendo, talking about technological innovations in trade finance. And this is just one example, but others will follow along Regulation Q and capital relief for banks in the US, some of the advocacy work that ITFA is doing, as well as the initiative to expand credit insurance in terms of the types of transactions that can be insured in the US. And that's the project where we're doing advocacy work with the New York Department of Financial Services.
In addition to that, we at ITFA Americas are working very hard with 4 or 5 strategic partners across North America. We're also looking to revive our Latin American initiative in places like Sao Paulo and Panama. What we're doing locally to help this is by creating subcommittees, as Harpreet has outlined. Those committees will be staging events, which we're planning to do 4 or 5 of in October, including 2 for emerging leaders. What we're also doing is looking for right partners to stage educational initiatives. This is being led by Nazreen Nurizadeh from FCIA. And another exciting new initiative is the Carbon Credits Initiative, being led by Sanjeev Ganju at Citi. Lots more details on these to come. But as we've done almost every year for the last 20-something years, we tried to bring in new bodies and new voices to our board. This year, we brought in 4 newcomers to the board. They were Alexander Toskovich at Brown Brothers Harriman, Amable Bueno at BBVA, Serene Ahmed at Barclays, and Wahib Rizvi at HSBC. These 4 are joined by the existing 8 others, including Harpreet and myself. That also includes Lisa Varney from Bondaval, Nazreen Nurizadeh from FCIA, Todd Linnedy from WTW, Sanjeev at Citibank, Azzy Larson at Marsh, and Anton Posner at Mercury Resources. This makes up the ITFA Americas Advisory Board of Experts.
This year, we have also held our annual conference for the first time ever in Chicago. It was a successful event with 120 delegates and a record number of sponsors with 17. It was also particularly special because we had originally planned to hold our annual conference in Chicago in 2020, but obviously with the shutdowns resulting from COVID, we were unable to do so.
Next year, following on the heels of this year's success, we are hard at work at planning the 2025 annual conference. In response to the delegates' wishes, we are heading back to Miami. We won't tell you exactly which hotel yet. We are working on a couple of the contracts, but we can tell you that it's probably going to be the first week of June. We're also going to rejig the agenda so that everybody can get maximum networking time as well as maximum speaking time.
Brendan and I wanted to share this new exciting initiative to not only talk about the types of topics that we're planning to share in the near term, but also to invite you to subscribe and to participate. We welcome your ideas on podcast topics and your involvement. So we look forward to your feedback on this exciting new initiative.
We want all viewers, listeners, members, and prospective members to know that their voice, they have a voice, and they can use that voice through our new podcast series to share new ideas, to let us know how the market is changing, because it's always changing. We just want to know which form and which model works. So we encourage you, if you can, to ask us when we can include you on the next podcast, to submit written thought pieces, which we think would be great, to conduct surveys on new market norms. But this podcast is something that we hope it will just be the beginning of a new series that will see some new faces along with some old ones. Thank you very much for listening.